Hi everyone, welcome back to the Budget Life UK. How are you all doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I am making a back-to-back video, so it's kind of like weird because I feel like I've already spoken to you guys. But anywho, I'm going to treat this as a fresh video. So in my last video, if you haven't watched that already, I mentioned that I will be rejigging and reshuffling all my money around because, yeah, looking at my end of month count up, I realised how much money was in my envelopes, and yeah, I kind of like sat there working it out. And you know when you just think, I mean, I don't know who else does this, but I do an end of month count up and I see how much is in my binders to be able to determine what is going in the following month in which category. And I sat there looking through it and thought, right, what are my goals? My main one is to hit my 10k goal. I think once that is finished, I will be starting this 100 envelope challenge, which I showed in previous videos. And it's a bit like it's not a huge mammoth task like 10k. You can just put however much. I mean, it starts from 1 all the way to 100, so that's much more easier. And I want to go a bit easier on myself. So I figured if I try to reshuffle my money around and hit my goal a bit faster, I can then relax and be a little easy with my categories. So yeah, you'll see what I mean once I go along. I'm kind of like half emptying all my binders, so please bear that in mind. But bear in mind that a lot of thought has gone into this, and I'm actually pulling all the money out. I know. But yeah, I'm going to start afresh from May. And like I said, I've thought long and hard about this, and I am just going to go ahead and do it and see how it pans out. I've done this before using a rollover method, and I've never regretted it, to be honest with you. So grab your favourite snack, your drink, grab your favourite person, because this is going to be a mind-boggling video. I mean, it boggled my mind for about a week, and then I was fine with that. So yeah, let's get stuck into it. So I have wrote everything out that I currently have. So let's make a little room here and talk you through what is happening. So what I've done here is, let's see if that's positioned. Yes, it is. Right, okay. What I've done is I put reset April. So this is in the April category. I have just finished filming cash stuffing week 3, 4 and 5 of April. So we have got all our money in for until the end of the month, except my fuel and my spending, which I'm just going to put in every week. Now that all the money is in, I can see exactly where I'm up to and what I have and what money I can actually pull out that's not needed and is just sitting around. Because I've got plenty of time to put money in other categories that do not need it. So without further ado, let's get stuck into it. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'll explain a little on the way. So let's look into our binders and see what we have. So I'm going to start at the back because we were cash stuffing these, but these were fully funded. So what I'm going to do is just see how much we have got in each category and then see what we're pulling out. So oh, that's a nice even number. We've got 533 in self-care. So I'm just going to write that in, 533. Oh, I think I've done that wrong. I was supposed to do what I'm pulling out and what I've got left. Right, I'm just going to rub that off because I think I've kind of done that wrong. I've not planned this out completely, guys, so you're going to have to bear with me. Right, so 533 is in there, and what I'm going to do is I'm writing 500 here. I'm pulling out £500, and oh yeah, that's what I was supposed to do. Write what was remaining. Okay, so this is the column for what is going to be remaining in them envelopes or Monzo pots, and that's what I'm taking out. Right, Beauty, which is Pretty Things, has got £20 in. Wowzers, okay. So £20 is in there and £20 is staying in. I'm not touching that. Sorry guys, I had to pause the video because I had a knock on the door. Right. What were we on? Clothes. Okay, so clothes has got £75. Right, £75. I'm going to leave that in. I'm not pulling from clothes because it is very much needed. Health has got 190, right? So with health, I'm going to leave that 90 in and take 100 out. So 100 is coming out. Let me put 0 there so I don't get confused. And £90 is staying in. Back to school has got £125. That has dwindled down quite a lot. Now, I don't need to... Sorry, let me just go back and talk you through this. So self-care, I did put money at the start in January thinking that will last me the whole year. But I might just cash flow that because I don't tend to use quite a lot. If you look at it, it's 20 quid here, 5 quid here, blah, blah, blah. Hair I've just got done. I don't need doing until the next 2 months. And it's pointless all that money sitting there. Beauty has only got £20. That's dwindled down. Clothes, yeah, I have been spending quite a bit. So I'm going to leave that in there. These are like my most used envelopes. Health, yeah, I think I've just done 1 batch of vitamins and that's fine. £90 should be fine. Because from May, I'll start cash stuffing these again. So I don't need that money sat in. Back to school, I don't need until September because we're done with everything now. So £125 in there. So I'm going to pull out 100 and I will leave that £25 in. I'm supposed to leave room there. Right, let me just fill out car. Car has actually got 1600. So 1600 and I'm leaving that in completely because I've got everything coming up in May and April. May and June. I've got my, car insurance, tax, road tax service, etc. Everything's going out. So what I need to do is, I'm just going to total this up. What I've got remaining. So I've got 33 plus 20 plus 75 plus 90 plus 25 gives me 200. No, that's wrong. 33 plus 20 plus 75 plus 90 plus 25. How? I didn't work it out like that. What? Was I supposed to pull more money from somewhere? That does not make sense. 33 plus 20 plus 75 plus 90 plus 25. I'm sure it was 204. Where's the extra money come from? I'm just going to go and double check this. Oh my gosh, guys, I just went and I checked this. I don't have £75 in clothes. My bad. It's because I didn't change the balance on it. I've actually got £36. What? I was like, I'm sure I've done this before because I've been working it out. So 33 plus 20 plus 36 plus 90 plus 25 gives me £204. Now, I am going to put £1 in from my buffer. That gives me 205. But then I have this money in hobbies, which is £95. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 90. I've got £95 in there. I'm going to put that 5 in there. So I'm just going to put in plus 5 and then plus £1. I get it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that will total to £210 and I'm going to label it as essentials. Kind of like what I did at the start. So probably in my December or January video, you will have seen this where I put them all in one category and it was easy for me to get up to 1,000. And because I will be cash stuffing this again from May, I will easily get up to 1,000 again within 2 months. So I'm not really worried about this. So I'm going to do where I've got a pot that says essentials and it's got that whole £210 in it. And whatever I need it for will come out from there until I start cash stuffing again in May. And £210 across these categories is more than enough for me. So yeah, let's move on to the next categories. So this is what we have been cash stuffing. Home has currently got 400 in here, I'm guessing. And I am going to pull that out and restart it again. So 300, 20, 40, 60, 81. £400 in home is coming out. Oh, that's sad. Now, home is for general stuff around home. And ever since I've been cash stuffing it, I've not really had to use it. I did originally start my second 10k to do my home fund, but then I thought I'll use this instead because I have got this tracker. Oh, closed it. This gorgeous tracker from Cash But Cute. So yeah, I'm a bit sad that I'm going to have to rub this off, but I'm going to start this again in May because I need to use that 400 that's going to go in my 10k challenge. So what I'm going to do is get rid of this. That can get wiped off and restarted again. And my trackers are all going to go. I will replace them with new ones. So let's just get another one. And I do want to keep another one in here in case I pull out. So that's just going to say home. And I'm going to put that again in here, and that'll get restarted again in May. And like I said, I will wipe off the tracker. Oops, I'm knocking against everything. Yeah, so a bit sad to kind of see that go, but it's just sat there, guys. It's just sat there. So I'm going to throw that away. And then the next one is Family Fun. Now, oh, let's just see if it's recording. Yes, it is. Family Fun is staying. There's no chance I can get rid of this. It's currently got, I need to update this, £200 in it. And it's staying as that. I don't know what date it is. I did put in, oh, I'll update that after, but it's got 200 in it. So just finish my cash stuffing. And that's staying as it is, and that will still keep getting cash stuffed. Gifts is staying as it is. I think this currently has 200 as well. So gifts is staying the same because I do have a baby shower coming up and I need that money in July. I need about £300, so that's staying as it is. Rainy day, what are we going to do with you? Rainy day just doesn't tend to stick, does it? This has got, okay, that will get replaced because that's old. I've not updated it. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50. We've got £150 in there. I'm going to put that placeholder there because I know I'll need to take £300 out. So £150 is coming out. Let's make a note of that. So home has got nothing. We're taking the full 400. Now these are actually in my Monzo pot. So they are going to be, well, kind of like they'll just get transferred across into the 10k, so you won't see that, but you'll see me marking it off. Family Fun still has 200, gifts still has 200, rainy day has nothing, and we are taking out £150. Right, that's this binder done. So this is, oh, let me put another one in that says rainy day, and we shall restart this again in May. So I'm going to go back to my regular cash stuffing again. So that is done into our future funds. Right, guys, I am a bit sad about this. Don't gasp, honestly. Right, where do I start with this? I love this binder. I'm going to keep on using it. I'm going to restart this again in May with a full focus on most of my money going in here. Now, we are a family of 6, and it's so hard to save up whilst I'm doing the 10k to save up for holiday. We need at least £6,000. I know it's an extortionate amount, but we are a family of 6. And like I said, I've got 2 that are classed as kind of adults, and then I've got 2 younger ones. And yeah, it's quite difficult for me to keep on top of that. But like I said, I've worked everything out, and I will hopefully be able to book something by October by cash stuffing again in here. So as much as it pains me, I'm going to rub all this off. I'm going to take out this 2,000, which is in my account at the minute. So let's put that at the back there. And we had started on flights. So yeah, I'm going to cry. So that is all empty now. And like I said, it's going to get restarted with a full-on focus because I wasn't giving it much attention. I was cash stuffing money in, but it wasn't I mean, it was consistent, but it wasn't like number one for me. My 10K was, so I'm guessing once my 10K is done, honestly, this is going to get my full attention. So let's count how much is in here. So we had 2,000 there. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So 2,200. And yeah, to think that I've got this far with 2,200, yeah, I'm not giving it. I mean, if you think about it, I'm putting the majority of my money in my 10K and I'm putting less money in holiday. Once that 10K is done, I can bung it all into holiday and we can like maybe get on a holiday. It's just, I think my money's too split up here and there. So yeah, trust me, this is going to work. So, birthday girl has got 150. I'm not moving that because we are due to go out for a meal, so I'm going to leave that in. Right, 10K 2025. I'll come back to that. I'll do my maintenance. This currently has got 1,450. Now, that's going to be left with nothing. I know what you're thinking. That was for like appliances, mini emergencies, etc. But once I hit this 10K, I'm going to have the full, nearly full 20K. So yeah, I can get rid of that for the time being. Now 1,450, I am due to get a payout from Nationwide, 50 quid. So when I get that, that will be 1,500. So I'm not going to put that in just yet. This is staying as 90. Can I just put the zeros in? Like, hello? Right, okay. Then we've got, oh my God, right. Prom has got, that's staying as it is, 105 plus 40. We've got 145 and that's staying as it is. This has got nothing in anyway. Iris 500 has got 100. So that challenge is now complete. So that 100 is coming out. So let me just check. Nothing, there we go, nothing in the 1K. This is for the prom and residential. And then I've got £100 in here, which I still need to reallocate. So I'm just going to take that out and I can rub off that tracker. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I am going to pull out, if you remember in my video, I did mention that I've got paid out from Vinted and stuff, from selling items, and I had money left over, so I need to pull that out as well. So we have taken out that 100, and I'm going to pull out from, oh, this is sad, split, splat, splat. I'm going to restart the challenges again, guys. Well, this one in particular. So I've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. £60, and there's nothing in this challenge. I will rub it all off and restart it again. So I'm going to put in there spring has got, split, splat, splat from grounded budget has got nothing, and I've taken out £60. I am just going to, oh, and that's another thing I forgot to add on. So the extra money that I had, let me pull that out. I've still got it in my wallet. How I've not spent it, I have no idea, guys. Now, if you remember in not my last cash stuffing video, the video before that, I did mention that I had all this money. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 305. Okay. So let me just turn this around. So I did mention that I sold a couple of items on Vinted. I got some Eid money, and then I got some money left over that I pulled out for the henna. So that's 305. Let me put that down. So I'm going to put 0 and we've got 305. Now I do want to keep my spring challenge, because now with my spring challenge, I'm way ahead. I already know I am way ahead, because the last day to stuff this is 20th of June, and I am weeks in advance. So I'm going to see what I need to pull from there, but I'm going to total everything up first. So, let's just do it like this. Oh wait, that's what I forgot. The 10K, what is wrong with you, girl? Right, let's total this 10K up and see how much we have got and how much we need to fill it up. I know it's not going to be full completely, but it's a step closer to my goal. 350 plus 345 plus 340 plus 335 plus 330 plus 325 plus 320 plus 315 plus 300 plus, I'm tired guys, I'm tired already, 175, 195, 155 and 65 is 3,550, and that sounds about right. That's what we've currently got. Wowzers. Right, let's see if that is in shot. Yes it is, and let's just tally all this up. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1250 plus 2,200 plus 3,550 plus 1,450. What are we on already? Oh, wowzers. See what I mean? And then we're going to do 160 and 305. That is 8,915. Wowzers, how did that happen? I've exceeded it. Oh no, I haven't. Actually, it was meant to be, I think it was meant to be to 9,000. So 8,915. So take away 9,000. I need £85 more. However, oh, 1 minute. Yeah, that's what we've got currently. However, £50 is coming in from Nationwide. So 8,965. Now I need another £35. And I'm just thinking, do I take it out for my spring challenge? Let's see what we've got in here. Oh my days, guys. Really close to 9. That's insane. See what I mean? It's just, oh. Right, let's see. Let's pull this out and see where we should be up to. So the first day was 21st. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we're way in advance. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95 pounds. But then I'm thinking I do have an extra 40 pounds. So I did mention we're going to a party, and when I went there I was gifted 40 pounds, which I've got in my purse, but I've not like kind of thought where it's going. So I don't know whether to pull from spring or to use that. Or should I just use it, and then if I need to pull from here, I'll just pull from here? That makes sense? I don't know, guys. I don't know. See, that's what I was thinking about. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll put in 95 and I'll take it as I'm not pulling it out. So where is that £40? There it is. Oh, got a receipt. So 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm going to write extra gift. Oh my days, extra gift. So yeah, that was super kind of them. This was gifted by my auntie. Super, super kind of her. She lives about 2.5 hours away. We trekked down all the way. I baked a cake, took it down. They had a big do. I think there must have been over, well, nearly between 150 to 200 people. She's got such a big heart. She just called everyone to kind of like get together for a little party. A little party, I mean, quite a big party. And she gifted me £40. So that was like super, super sweet of her. So, right, I'm going to put 40 there. So now we have, okay, we've got 5 extra there. Okay, so how this is going to work is I'm going to make a note of that we've got. I'm not going to include that £5, by the way. Get it out. Put that in another binder. So 9. Oh, wrong place, guys. Wrong place. Oh my god, that actually feels like, what's going on here? Oh, what? Hey, which one are you? It's the proper one, isn't it? Oh, is it the Sheen one? No. Yeah, it's Pilot. Oh, good grief. Ignore that, guys. 9,000. And do you know what that means? I can just sit here and just happily colour all this in up to 9,000. feels good. It actually feels good. Honestly, it's just looking at all that money, I was like, oh, honestly. So what happens next with that last 1,000? Next month, in May, I will still cash stuff money in my 10k, and in June, and by June, I should have completed my 10k. Voila. There we go. There we go. And yeah, so going forward, what's going to happen is these categories are going to get cash stuffed, every single one of them. So I've already budgeted for next month, and I've wrote down what each category is getting and how much it's getting, including the 10k, which we still need to finish off, the 1,000. And then in July, my poor holiday binder is going to get the majority of it, and this 100 envelope challenge. So yeah, I'm actually quite relieved now. I am going to take this money and put it in the bank along with the other money. I will transfer it across. I've not transferred it across yet because, yeah, I just wasn't sure whether to do that or not. Oh my God, it's getting hot in here. I need to fan myself with this money. You know what, guys? I know I said I'm going to take it slow, but I just get so overwhelmed. And now I know why people don't take on the 10k challenge. It's overwhelming. And you just want to finish it. You just want to speed through it and think, do you know what? I've got all this money sat here. But then again, this money's just sat there. So it's not like I've... fresh air. It's not like I've really put myself, you know, down there just to finish this 10k off. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm waffling now. But yeah, I thought long and hard. It's not just this decision's not come overnight. So I'm not going to sit here and count this because all the money's not here, but honestly, just to have that near completion, and then I can concentrate on the rest of my binders and not even think about another 10k again. Because don't forget, I've got 10k from last year and the 10k from this year, so that's going to be a whole 20k. I can go really, really dead easy on there now because I can just use this 100 envelope challenge instead. Rather than the big numbers and the 10k. So I'm super happy with that, guys. I really am. Oh, don't forget the placeholders. I need to take them out as well. So yeah, guys, if you've got any questions, as usual, leave them in the comment below. Please do follow me on my journey. I mean, I love following people's journeys just to understand their progress and see if I can nick a few ideas. I mean, I just think, yes, I know not everybody's budget is the same and not everything works the same for everyone. But do you know what? Sometimes it just does. Everything falls into place. So if I'm just going to check, was it March? How much I had? What bought this on, girl? What bought this on? This. Seeing that I had... Did I change that? Yeah, because I got it wrong. Nearly 19k in there. And I thought, do you know what? Let's just see what we've got in our binders, in our categories, and let's reshuffle that money around. That is what brought the onset of this. Anywho, this video has been long enough. I hope you have enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, if you've got any questions, let me know. You won't be seeing another video after this until May. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be as active anywhere because I have got my exams coming up, so I need to prepare for that. So I'll be back with a new fresh start in May. So until then, please do watch my videos and comment because, you know, if I see a comment, I will reply back. And I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's all made sense to you. It makes sense in my head. I mean, like I said, it's my budget. So when I think about my budget, I don't think, oh, how can it be entertaining for other people, for people watching my channel? It's what works for me. And that's the way I've done it from the first time I started. I've never followed any trend or what anybody else is doing. Sure, I've taken a few ideas because that's what the budgeting community is about, but I've never kind of been like, oh, I'm a content creator and I need to do that. I basically just do what works for me, and everyone has the same goal: save money and not get in debt. And yeah, anywho, be kind to yourself, be kind to others as usual. I will see you when I see you. Until then, stay safe, look after yourself. Bye.